And that language of that subconscious mind is images and emotions. Okay. So what we're going to want to do is convince the subconscious mind that we have what we want in the real time. This is really important. In the real time. Spirit, the spiritual part of us, there is no time. It's only now. You can assume a new life by tapping into the law of assumption. When you do this, you'll be able to bend the matrix to your reality. Right now, we're here on the Palm in Dubai, the man-made island. When you look at it from space, it looks like a palm tree. This city completely blows my mind. I was sitting here looking, just enjoying this, taking this energy in. And I was like, you know what? Let me make a YouTube video. Let me invite my followers, my subscribers into this beautiful life. Because as I'm sitting here and I'm thinking this, I'm like, man, this is my future. This is my life. All these men that are worth multi-millions of dollars, billions of dollars that are owning these homes here, like they are operating on a different frequency. And if we were to sit down with any one of them, we would find out certain laws. One of those laws being they had assumed they were rich before they had the money. Now, some of you might be talking ish like, oh, they may have came for money. And that, yeah, who cares? At the end of the day, maybe you don't. Who cares? Look at the people who didn't come for money, who built it. And let's talk about how they did it. One of the things that they did was they assumed that they were wealthy before they had their money. That's an important factor that you'll see here. See, it doesn't matter where you come from. If you guys know, I come from beautiful San Diego, California, and my family, they never made more than maybe $150,000 a year. You know, we would go to Olive Garden and Chili's, and I thought that was successful. You know, I thought we were rich, right? Or we bought a C-Class Mercedes. And check this out. When I got here to Dubai, looking at these millions of dollars, there's a guy next door. He had like two Ferrari, 458 Italias, just one in red and one in gray, just two cars simultaneous, just two different colors. And I'm sitting here like these guys are playing real life GTA. And you know what's different from the men here? They're no different than us. They just worked, built, and dreamed and created more. They created more value in the marketplace. There was this audio from Earl Nightingale. I don't know which one it was, but he spoke about if you go down some of the richest cities, streets in your city, and you see millions of dollars a home, what you have to see is you have to see that these men are creating value in the marketplace. They are valuable to people. They're creating some type of value, whether it's business or social media, whatever it is, most of them probably in traditional business, but they are creating some type of value in the marketplace. And that's where it comes down to the law of assumption. But I want to talk about right here the law of assumption, assuming that you're wealthy. And it's so funny because I'm actually documenting this in real time. Right now, we earn about $1 million a year, in give or take, in revenue. We're wanting to go to $1 million per month in business. For me personally, in profit. Okay, so I'm documenting week by week as I'm using the law of attraction. Like right now, we have Vanessa behind the camera. We can go ahead and see Vanessa right here. So check this out. Right behind my camera, right here, my gold card. Right behind this camera, I have my gold card sitting. So as I'm speaking here, I'm literally speaking to my future version of myself that I'm so happy and grateful now that we earn $1 million per month in profit and I have 1 million YouTube subscribers. So I'm literally teaching you guys in real time what we're doing. And it's such an amazing thing. So all of these men here, they have assumed what it is to be wealthy. So let's talk about how we can do this in our life. I don't care where you're at right now. You can have $100 net worth. You can have 100,000 or 100 million. It's all the same. The mind works the same. I don't teach money. I teach the mind. So check this out. What we have to do is the subconscious mind controls 95% of our results. And that language of that subconscious mind is images and emotions. Okay. So what we're going to want to do is convince the subconscious mind that we have what we want in the real time. This is really important. In the real time. Spirit, the spiritual part of us, there is no time. It's only now. God does not have yesterday, tomorrow. What you start to realize with time is that it's cyclical. There's no future or past. It's only the present moment. So by assuming that we are that person, whatever that version of yourself is, like as I'm sitting here, and that's why I decided to make this video right now. By the way, we're viewing this video for the event that we're having. We're having the first Mr. Law of Attraction event this January, going into February. So last days of January, my birthday. So we're looking at this house for the event. So if you want to learn more about that, message me on Instagram, but I'll make an announcement on that. So we're reviewing some properties. So as I was sitting here and I'm just taking in this energy, I'm just like, man, I got to invite the subscribers in. They need to sit here. They need to enjoy this piece with me as I'm just sitting here assuming my wealth. I'm here assuming like, damn, this is my life. I was telling Vanessa, this is our life right here. This is our life, that we can really create this reality for us. But it all is going to come down to a couple of things. Number one, the value that I'm adding to you guys, to my subscribers, to the world through social media. As you guys know, this is basically a startup. Even though we scaled it to $1 million, sorry, 100,000 per month, the first month, like we're still technically a startup. We want to grow this thing to the next level. And the only way that we're going to be able to grow is by serving you guys at a higher level. How can we get you guys more results? How do you take the law of attraction and take it and get real results in your life? That is a real thing that I'm learning right now. And what I'm learning is not more information for you guys, it's more implementation, which is why we're having live events, so I can teach you how to implement at a higher level some things that I've learned. Because at the end of the day, you guys know I studied with Bob Proctor for many years, for 2 years, and I got good at implementing. But I can give the same exact program that I've given to 500 clients, and some of them will still get no results or mediocre results, which really taught me that I learned how to implement subconsciously. That there were certain factors that I'm learning when I take this information, like stick figure, conscious mind, subconscious mind, the power that flows into us, law of assumption, right? All these different universal laws, and I got really good at putting them into practice and getting results in my life. And I want to teach that to you guys. So back over here with these, sitting here, and we're assuming our version of ourselves. So what we have to do is we have to get clear what we want, and then go view it. Like, go look at the houses. Now, obviously, we wouldn't be here if we weren't looking for the event, but I just inspired the shit out of me that go look at the car that you want. Go drive it. Go test drive it. Start putting the colors together. Look at your dream home. Go test drive the houses that you're going to drive through. When you're living in that house, start assuming that you're that person. It's such an important part that if we want to go to the next level, that we have to assume we're that person. Because you know what happens when you start to assume you're that person? What happens is you match with that frequency. As I've told you guys many, many times before, what is it that we call frequency? Frequency is your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Okay? Your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. If we can get your thoughts, feelings, and actions in alignment, we will literally change how you emit. Like right now, you feel my energy. I'm a more calm energy because I have these waves behind me. But if you want to change your current situation, which is the matrix that you've created right now, I'm assuming if you're watching this, you're probably making less than $1 million a year. Okay, if you are making more than $1 million a year and you're liking my content, message me. We need to be hanging out over here. Okay, but most of you are making less than $1 million a year. So what's happening is you want to use these universal laws to go to the next level. You're starting to realize, really, you're starting to wake up that it's not, this outside matrix is not just about funnels and ads and marketing and posting a bunch of content, that you're literally gonna have to rewrite your frequency, that there is a version of you earning the 7 figures, the 8 figures that you want, that has a network that you want, that's living in properties like this in the Palm. You know there's a version of yourself out there. Like, look at this. This is absolutely insane. So you know there's a version of you out there that's living like this. So if in order to match this frequency, which means when you know you've matched the frequency, it's become manifest. It's become material. So in order for it to become material, we have to match with that first in the quantum space. Okay, the quantum space only has one language. That is frequency. You guys following me here? You guys are listening to me, but you have to put this into action. So what is it that you have to do? You have to align your thoughts. What is it? Getting your mind right, getting your conscious minds in alignment. A lot of you are looking at the outside world, and based on what you see, it's dictating your inside world. Guys, when I was struggling for many, many years, I was sleeping in cars, I was sleeping in couches, but I still had the vision of me building a millionaire. But nothing happened until I finally started investing in myself into a coach, and I started working on the inside world more than the outside world. That's when this world started to change. Okay, that's getting your thoughts in alignment. Also getting very clear on what that looks like. Second part is the feeling states. The feeling is the actual secret here. Feeling is a word that we invented to describe our conscious awareness of our vibration. So the feeling is what we match. It's like how you're feeling right now as I'm making this video. I'm feeling immense gratitude. I'm feeling immense peace. I'm feeling a lot of love. Really what I'm feeling is I'm feeling like I'm going to the next level. And then the third one here is actions. And this is where a lot of people are missing out. You have to act like you're that person. That is a part that a lot of people miss, because that's one that emits the frequency, but most importantly, is what amplifies the frequency. This is what we're talking about. This is how you go to the next level. Let me ask you a question so you can implement better. How can you start to think and feel and act like you're a better person today? Write that down, act like it, go test drive the car, go see the vision, start to feel it. And as you guys see here, I will live in the Palm in Dubai. That's what we're living. I've already assumed it. That's it. Guys, make sure you check out the next content below. If you guys want to work with me at a higher level, you guys can check out my masterclasses, all complete for free. If you want to learn how to implement, take your business to the 6-figure per month level, go ahead, check the link in the description below. Book a call with me. On the call, we'll either talk about our coaching program or we'll talk about you coming to this live event we're having in Dubai at the end of January. See you guys soon. Check out, book a call. I'll see you on the other side.